This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. To the air, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Stopped almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
And DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eye.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big play.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a rhythm. He's thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. He's loose. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's caught. It's Williams. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
All kinds of time before he fires right. Ball's in the deep ball.
Get the fuck out of here.
He'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Throws for the tight end.
Bro, no way. How the... Get the fuck out of here.
First half being that aggressive.
Wide open, how?
That's
Come
a different
on.
world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the play going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go.
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Finds the tight end. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. He went in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll try the right side. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air, it's Klubnik. That's reeled in, it's Williams. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Fires to the right. He's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The throw to the outside is complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. sticks. It's Haynes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Okay with that.
Snags it at the 30, still running. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Tiger! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout.
Well, no,
they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
I like that.
The Buckeyes will try to convert on fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the back. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. In other words, you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a
Bro, no, that's a pick. No way. That's a pick.
Man, this defense has their hands
That is
full.
horrible. That's a pick.
That is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed
that was
and
a
some
pick all
burners on
day.
the perimeter. They might want to
That
think
they're
about
ready.
playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. It's a seam wide open. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. On the run, it's Peoples. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Got him downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up and try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh, I threw it away.
Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It was...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Now adjusting. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. 21. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Peoples. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game.
Bro, where is he throwing it to?
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job of taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Forced out of the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the third sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody.
No, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no way.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That is crazy.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, yes, sir. He's still in there. Let's go.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quarterback on the move.
Bro, what is he doing?
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on third down. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time? Converts on fourth down, and he's still going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and
he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. Good, solid tackle. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Shoots it to the left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Oh, damn. I hiked the ball. What the fuck? I'm hiking it. Come on, bro.
They immediately
I'm hiking the ball.
Trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally.
This ain't even a home game. That's what make that shit even crazy.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Not able to hook up here. Incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like
Crazy,
practice.
bro. They let me
Knock
start
it
the
through the
game off
uprights,
with
tie this football
drive.
game, and we might be looking at
Crazy
overtime
ass,
soon.
bro.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the
There we
heat.
go. That's how we want to start it. There we go. That's exactly how we want to start it.
Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. Got the first down and more.
It is.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top.
Ooh,
If
good.
he runs this back, this game's over. Past the 50. He's at the 30. 10. All the way back. He took it all the way. The pick six and the walk-off win. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.